Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into Divine Collective reading. What do you guys need to know at this time? Or whenever you see this video? What does Divine Collective need to know at this time? For some of you, I'm getting that you're quite literally going to be moving. Some of you are quite literally going to be moving to get to know yourself deeper when it comes to this. Like, go deep, explore your roots. Something about where it is that you're moving to. You feel like something is calling you. You feel like there's more to see, more to know. This is related to you expanding your horizons. This is going to be confirmation for some of you. Yeah, this is unknown territory. You're tapping into a new side of yourself. I could even be talking to someone who's fairly young. Maybe you recently graduated college, something like that here. Some of you feel called to expand yourself in some way, and you are hitting something right on the money, because something's going to work out for you. Something from this, whether it's like just a one-time trip, or whether it's a temporary move, something that you're going to learn along the way is going to help you greatly for the rest of your life. This could even have to do with someone's career specifically. On a lesser note, some of you are just being reminded not to forget to step outside of your comfort zone. I don't know why, but for some reason, some of you, the grounding is outside of your comfort zone. And it's something that's once you get to a point where you have, you've nailed being able to ground like that, you will start to recognize or see the benefits of grounding, and at the very least, staying present. So for some of you, that relates to your comfort zone, is the ability to not dabble too much in the future or in the past, so much as staying in the present moment is actually going to be expansion in who you are, because that particular issue or idea is what's out of your comfort zone. Again, regardless of which storyline or which energy connects to you or is for you, it's related to how you will achieve some sort of abundance in your life. Like I said initially, for someone, this travel or this movement might have something to do with, is going to connect someone with something new in their career, or a new career path along some sort of journey. Some of you are a little bit hesitant, especially those of you who are resonating with some sort of major like change, travel, or move. There's like fear coming up for you. Not that it's going to stop or hinder you from your plans, but it is natural, and you're going to be able to push through it. Excuse me. You know, I'm also getting, I forget what they call it, but I'm also getting like a student here. You know, when a younger individual graduates college and then they go on a trip, they take a bag and they go and they stay at, you know, they stay at the, what do they call them, hostels or something? They stay at places where families invite them and they just kind of explore. I'm kind of really getting this energy from this. That might be specific confirmation for someone here. That is the new cycle, new journey someone is going on. You feel divinely guided to do this, and it is coming through like confirmation, like that is a good idea. You're going to benefit something from this in some way. You're going to discover something in yourself on this journey, on this travel. Or for some of you, simply just moving out of your comfort zone is going to help bring some sort of blessing, some sort of new career idea, or even maybe traveling abroad, you actually find some sort of new profession. Something like this is coming through in this reading. Right, that I saw this twice now, beginning a new cycle. This is an important new cycle for someone. Regardless of which side you fall into, whether you're literally traveling or whether this grounding energy, this presence energy is something that's kind of new for you, that has you move out of your comfort zone, this is necessary for either which one of these groups you are in, because it's going to connect you to be standing in your own power. It's going to make you more confident. Again, this unknown territory is here. Some of you, it's going to help you overcome some sort of fears that might be a blockage further down the line. But once you overcome something here, you overcome and succeed at this, it literally is going to unlock some sort of treasure for you, whether that's through an opportunity, physical, or just you have some sort of new capability in your power to do something, create something that you didn't know before you left, for instance. Yeah, transformation, fresh new energy here. This is definite confirmation for someone. Right, this is in reverse. It's not a time to lie back, rest, and relax. This is this time to overcome something that might be making you feel a little bit awkward or anxious, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. Someone here might be a water sign. Could be talking to a water sign. Well, I'm definitely talking to water signs, but some of you who might be resonating with this, you might have strong water sign placements or quite a lot of water in your chart. Interesting. So again, I feel like someone could literally be, I keep strongly getting like a younger individual. Maybe you're a younger individual, but you're also very spiritually attuned, or you're really deeply connected to your roots, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance system. It's really kind of coming through like you're feeling guided to do this here because there's some sort of like fear surrounding something that has to do with this travel, this change, whatever. And this is like a facing fear moment for you. Is going to help you overcome your fears and stand back in your power. Really, with this ambition in reverse, I'm getting, here's this water again. I'm getting someone who maybe you're admitting to yourself, you recognize something within yourself that you're not standing in your truth of who you truly are because of some sort of like anxious feelings keep stopping or blocking you. Someone here might be making the decision to go on this change, travel, relocation just to build your own confidence up. Yeah, something about leaving the past behind. This doesn't always have to be specifically forgiving someone. It can be about leaving an energy inside of you that doesn't serve you anymore, leaving that behind. I'm definitely picking up water sign here. You might be someone who's driven by your compassion, your emotions. This could be why you struggle with dimming yourself, maybe getting really anxious or really afraid to make big and bold moves. And here's this earth, which can connect to grounding again. Something about grounding energy. We're getting a little of both here. So those of you who you know you spend too much time in the past or too much time in the future, or even too much time in your emotions, that grounding energy is what is stepping out of your comfort zone for you. It is going to help you overcome these things that have been holding you back. So definitely follow your divine guidance on this. Yeah, this is going to be your salvation. This is going to set you free. You're being divinely guided to do this. Whether you're in I was going to say in the boat. Someone might literally be traveling overseas. I'm really getting through multiple different energies here, even if that's one specific energy I'm picking up on, going on a literal travel. Both energies are definitely here. A group of individuals that mostly need to focus on their grounding and making the grounding energy the new comfort zone, as well as someone here who may literally be traveling. Right, this is about unlocking your potential. So this is out here twice. This is about unlocking your potential. Underneath the surface lies great bounty. This is like treasure within yourself. Unlocking your own potential here. Again, is going to, in the long run, create some sort of major moves for you, or create the confidence, the ability within yourself to overcome what's been stopping and blocking you in the past. Some of you specifically, it has to do with your emotions. For those of you, for instance, like Pisces energy, just depending, maybe you have a lot of strong Pisces in your chart, something like that. For those of you who you have a lot of water energy in your chart, to where your emotions, you get really, really caught up, especially with this compassion. It's strongly coming off of this card here that whoever you are, you get, you can run away with this energy here, but someone also gets a little too moved by their emotions, and that is a block for you. And that again is why this grounding is important. And it's funny because I mentioned something about someone's career in the long run here, and I completely forgot that this is one of the decks we were using. So again, that's confirmation. We'll see what that says in a minute. So some of you, many of you, are being divinely guided to conquer something here that's even been creating blockages. Temperance, balance, harmony, healing. Something within you, or even something externally coupled with something within you, has been creating blockages for where you wish to be, hope to be, or feel drawn or called. I'm kind of getting like a self-sabotage energy, seeing that Five of Swords just now. Five of Swords doesn't always have to mean someone around you is battling you, so much as you might be battling within yourself. Even harshly putting your own self down, or discouraging yourself from your own capabilities. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's that earth sign. And earth can connect to the grounding, and yet it's here in reverse. So something about being ambitious with someone. Something here is something has been blocking someone's, it says tending to yourself. Something here has been blocking someone's ambitions. And again, you have felt divinely guided to do whatever this change is, even if it's someone here who you might literally be going on some sort of travel. I'm also strongly drawn to this perfectionist energy. So someone here might be allowing perfectionism to block them as well, which again is connected to your emotions. The need to be perfected or perfect in some way before you can move forward here. Choices and decisions. A lot of times this card can come up with me, especially in a reading like this, about a choice or a decision or a verbalization of like wishing that God, that your spirit team, that your angels, like, hey, I want to work with you. Hey, I don't like the way my life has been going and I need your divine intervention. This is kind of what this is giving me here. Someone has recently made a choice and a decision to align with wherever they feel they're meant to be. And I'm here, like, whoever you are, get ready for a wild ride. And it's not wild so much, it's not going to be wild, maybe for this individual who may be traveling, but it's wild in the sense of someone here. This is for a reading for someone who really has held themselves back a lot in your entire life. So you have decided, you have made the choice to be open to where Spirit has asked you to pay attention to, make changes to, right? Communication here. Communication. So something's about to take off too. You might even be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, a lot of you are ascending because you have made this choice and you're listening and you're taking action about moving out of your comfort zone, really. That doesn't always have to mean, by the way, that does not mean tear down your whole life and start over and go do something wild. And it doesn't have to mean that. A lot of times it can mean something like you recognized something within yourself that has been holding you back for a long time. It can even be anxiety is something that comes up a lot. And anxiety is directly connected to spending too much time in the future energy, spending too much time with what ifs and worry and so on. And I definitely experienced that a bit in my life, so I'm familiar with it. It's something actually a lot of people do. A lot of people more and more these days are struggling with some sort of anxious energy just because of there's a tipping of the scales going on in society, pretty much. So that's part of what's going on. And again, confirmation, again, a new beginning. You have agreed to go on this new journey, to turn some sort of new leaf, to give it your best effort. That's funny because in the past you had a lack of growth. This reading is for someone who recognized that and is paying attention, trying to do what they need to do. Some of you literally have even been blocked in your progress and in your growth because of perfectionism. This energy specifically is coming off a little more separate, like not necessarily the whole reading will be for you, but that message is for someone fairly specific. You have been blocked, your intuition has been blocked because you have been aiming, striving, and even struggling for perfection. Yeah, 9 of Swords, mental anguish here. I could even be talking to a divine masculine. We have divine masculine on the bottom. Divine masculine. Someone here could be very charming. You are known for being charming. Dive into that energy because that energy can really make things happen for you. Highlight your positive attributes. Let's see, what else does Divine Collective need to know? Yeah, this is kind of giving like an entrepreneur energy. Someone here might be having a choice presented. Choices has come out twice now. Someone might end up being presented a choice to do something as an entrepreneur. You might even be divinely guided to do this at some point on your journey here. With this enterprise next to the Eight of Wands, this is somebody's fears here. Somebody's afraid to make this choice or do something because of this mishap energy. You're worried that there's going to be minor setbacks, but it's saying that you can just use whatever mistakes happen along the way. This is coming up with this perfection energy as well. Whatever mistakes along the way, you can just use them as a learning tool, how to do something different next time. No need to stall your progress. Someone here is like stalling progress on something because of this. Worrying about finances. Yeah, this is part of this calling here. This is part of why someone is doing something to step out of their comfort zone, because this right here is what you're meant to be doing with this possible entrepreneur energy. You have natural talents that you can share with the world. Time to make money from them while having a good time just being you. This is really making me think of this energy of someone here who's about to kind of fly the coop or something to connect with who they truly are. Maybe they're not quite there yet, especially with maturing in reverse. Taking responsibility is exciting but challenging. It's time to learn to be dependable again. So that's definitely confirmation for someone. I'm going to get one more card here and then wrap up this reading. Someone here definitely has some sort of natural talent that again is either in this untapped energy. Maybe you haven't uncovered this yet, or you have and you're letting some sort of perfection and worry stop you from where you're meant to be going, or stopping sort of like good things from coming to you. So final messages here, investing in your skills. So for whoever you are that maybe you're blocking yourself with perfection, in the meantime, you can still enhance, keep enhancing in your skills. Invest your money in your skills. Someone here might even need to stop investing other places with literally their finances, and reuse any kind of excess money that might be mindlessly being spent on something into buying a book for whatever this is that you're going into, or things like that. Buying your website or whatever if you're about to get some sort of business going off the ground. Working smart gets the work done. Focus on the basics to get better solutions. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple. This again, this is this grounding energy here. A friendly reminder. It doesn't always have to be about putting your feet in the ground, even though that is helpful, or even visualizing that is helpful if you feel like your mind is kind of lost in what ifs and worries, and thinking about that conversation you had at work the other day, or so and so didn't call you back. I wonder what that, whatever it is that's going on in someone's mind. Quieting that down and being present here, just in this moment, listening to something going on, whatever you need to do to practice it. It can be different things. Like I have a very low fan running in the background. If I wanted to ground in this moment, of course not while doing this, but if I wanted to ground in this moment, I could stop and just listen to that fan and focus on it. There's no other like thinking about the past or thinking about the future. It is just being present in the moment. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity out of this reading, or you just enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you again next time.